With just 2 days left in the course, the men of Class 1000 have begun to count down the hours until this hell is over.
Our way home. Yeah.
But they're unaware that one final surprise still awaits them. With 2 days remaining in Ranger School, the men of Class 1000 bear little resemblance to the well-rested and well-fed soldiers of 2 months ago.
I say that I probably lost 20, 30 pounds easily. My muscles are gone. Body fat is gone. I'm just skinny.
Medics do their best to patch up injuries and keep the men on their feet for their final days of trial. Near collapse from lack of food and sleep, the men take comfort in the knowledge that pass or fail, this will all soon be over.
With just 2 more missions left, it's hard not to see the light at the end of the tunnel.
At dusk, the soldiers rendezvous at a starting point on the Florida coast for what will be their final exam. An all-out night raid on an enemy-held island across the coastal sound.
Roger, so you're gonna have them move out here now? You want me to give them the word over?
The darkness forces them to rely on their night vision goggles to find their way. If they are to attack in force, the rafts must stay together.
Not on a 3-hour tour to Gilligan's Island.
On shore and within sight of the enemy force, tonight's platoon leaders craft the plan for this, their final battle. Just over the ridge, the opposing force prepares to take its last shot at Class 1000. The students on guard duty, lying silently in the sand, are fighting to stay awake. Unexpectedly, an exhausted student accidentally squeezes a trigger and fires on the enemy. Having lost the element of surprise, the student platoon must attack immediately. With strength in numbers, the students advance and send the enemy into retreat. The final mission completed, the men wait for a ride back to camp. The last day of Ranger School.
I told you, Peter.
The instructors throw one last surprise at the students, an 8-mile speed march to the gates of Camp Rudder, the finish line of Ranger School.
You're not falling out. It's the last day of Ranger School, and you're not falling out. Now let's go.
The unexpected hurdle could prove too much for Jason Hancock.
Look at me, hands in my boots.
3 weeks in the swamps have blistered and scarred his feet.
Yeah, I said I'd open cuts and sores. If you're going through the swamp, that brought us a mild case of trench foot, which takes you out of range school. And after 8.5 weeks, there's no way I'm stopping range school just for a little cut and a bruise and a little bit of pain I get through.
Despite the excruciating pain, Hancock manages to limp the final miles.
We're gonna do a end-of-course critique. Wake up, man. Men, wake up.
Immediately, the men are asked to pass judgment on each other in a process called peer review. Men are fighting to stay awake.
All right, man. Now we're going to cover the actual critique itself. All right, this is going to help us with
Wake up,
later
Ranger.
cases. Right, it'll tell us what we need to work on.
Even though they made it across the finish line, that doesn't mean they're Rangers yet. They must await the final thumbs up from the